Alright guys, I already recorded this entire thing, but I decided to delete it because I wasn't happy with it. So here I am back doing the audio recording yet again, and you guys know what time it is. Or maybe you don't, because I don't think I really know either, because it's been so long since I've consistently filmed videos. It's like riding a bike all over again. I'm sitting here recording, deleting, screwing up. It's unacceptable. So here's to consistent videos and better commentaries. You guys are going to see a couple different workouts here. One is from Monday, February 20th, and the other is from Wednesday, February 22nd. I'm recording this audio on Thursday, February 23rd, 2017. I'll just walk you guys through the workout a little bit. As always, the first 4 clips are just highlights of my back workout. I did a little bit more than that, but I didn't film everything. Once again, because I'm out of practice. Setting up the camera, pulling it out. The problem is my tripod, one of the feet is broken, so it's a little bit lopsided. And then my camera, the battery holder, snapped, so now the battery will randomly fall out if I pick the camera up too suddenly or put the tripod down too suddenly. So I've been dealing with that, and every time it shuts off, it completely resets. So then I have to, hit OK 4 times to go through all the settings just to be able to film again, which has been annoying. But no excuses, play like a champion. Got to continue on and provide some content for you guys. So big theme, you guys are going to see throughout this video is I'm going heavier on things. Ever since I've just stayed in a groove with training. Even if I haven't filmed the past couple months, my training has been consistent, which is awesome. And now I really feel like the intensity is picking up. So I am trying to add more weight where I can. Of course, doing it safely, but now the weight's coming up, I'd say I'm a guy that generally about 90% of my reps are pretty clean. Maybe not textbook, but they're pretty good. I try to pay attention to a number of different things I'm doing during the lift to ensure that I'm doing it as properly as I can. And I would say now, I'm leaning more towards that, like 75% of the time. The reps are pretty damn good. And the other 25% of the time, I'm trying to let it rip a little bit, turn that intensity up. That's what's really going to separate you ultimately, is being able to be intense while also being mindful and being safe and not hurting yourself, of course. So yeah, that back workout went really well. You guys saw that barbell rows. I was rowing with 205 for 10. Spine got a little bit tall, but I'm pretty damn happy with that. I really, getting to a 225 row for a clean like 6 to 8 would be fantastic. So this arm workout, this is actually a full arm workout. Pretty much everything. There was one tricep exercise I couldn't film, but I started off with a heavy barbell curl. You can see here I've got 100 pounds. Did a heavy set of 6 after 2 or 3 warm-up sets. And then I did a reverse pyramid. So I basically did 100 pounds for 6. Then I went back to, I think, 90 pounds for 8, 80 pounds for 10 to 12, 60 pounds for like 15 to 20. And I've really been enjoying the reversed style, the reverse pyramid style of training, just because it allows me to work up to a nice heavy set to sort of turn up the intensity, get all the muscle fibers firing, get your nervous system going, and then backing the weight down. At that point, the weight's feeling lighter, and you can get more reps. You can really push it, and it's nice and satisfying to know that you hit a heavy weight, where you really have to focus. You might feel some of those butterflies you feel before you attempt a weight that you're really gonna have to fight against and you might struggle with, and then you back down the weight from there, knowing that you already hit a heavy set gives you the confidence to hit those lighter sets and really bang out some extra reps. And for somebody like me, my weakness tends to be like pure strength training, and not just as in general, yes, I need to get stronger, but also I tend to be very, very good at mid to high rep ranges. So if you were to like take my, 10, 12 rep max squat, you would think I could squat 335, 345 for a single, which right now isn't the case. I just tend to be really good at endurance work and the strength work has been a weakness of mine forever. Like I said, overall, I do want to get stronger, but also just as a percentage. So it's something as they say, work on your weaknesses, but also don't forget about your strengths. I play to my strengths now because the training I do now, ever since I've kind of embraced what I'm good at in the weight room, I've noticed a marked change in my body composition and just the overall shape of my body. I did strength training for a long time, and I really wasn't happy, with my body, and I wasn't always secure with my body. And now that I feel like this is more in line with who I am, this is more the body shape I want to have for the rest of my life, and it's sustainable, and it's just going to be small gradual changes, and of course getting stronger because it's such an easy measurable way to see that you're making progress. So kind of going through this workout, I think we're right at the end of the biceps portion. Did some reverse easy curl bar. I got a little sloppy here, I'm not going to lie to you. So that whole notion that I'm going to loosen things up, I need to make sure they stay a little bit less loose than that set. Let's see, started off triceps with V-bar push downs. Now I have no pain from elbow tendonitis, but I still get some clicking on my right side when I have my elbow fixed in position and I extend my elbow. So that's why you guys will see a lot of times I roll my elbows backwards, like here with the dumbbell skull crusher, because it takes pressure off my elbows and I don't get any clicking. And as long as your arm, as it comes up, only comes to perpendicular to the floor and not further than that, you're going to keep stress on your triceps. So just make sure when you're rolling your elbows back that they don't come further down than sort of your upper chest. You don't want them to be down to your lower chest or to your sternum because at that point you're going to take tension off your triceps and it's going to be more kind of your chest in the front of your shoulder. Let's see. One exercise I couldn't film was the easy curl bar overhead tricep extensions. My favorite tricep exercise right now. I did get in a ton of sets. I think I did like 6 sets of that exercise, and the long heads of my triceps are super sore today. But what I did do is actually film this one arm overhead extension. I didn't plan on doing this, but I wanted to film it for you guys just to reiterate the importance of always doing overhead movements for your triceps. Too many times people only do tricep push downs and they wonder why their triceps aren't full. And definitely don't neglect overhead triceps work. After that, I moved on to a one-arm triceps push down. This just gives me a better mind muscle connection, and I'm still trying to bring balance from left to right. I have a very good left head of my triceps, very developed, and my right side is underdeveloped compared to it. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like the video, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, I am out.